Are you looking for long-term changes in your gut area? Well, look no further. In this holistic fitness video, I am going to share with you thought repatterning tips, a holistic workout, as well as some nutrition tips. For the best holistic fitness guidance, subscribe to my channel to get notifications about when I post a new episode every Thursday at 12 p.m. So using these methods, I helped a 30-plus-year-old mama start seeing the outline of her abs. And if you're a mom, you know how incredible that is. And if not, if she can do it, you can do it too. So now it's your turn. Let's dive into some thought repatterning, then we will do the workout. So a lot of people work their abs with just the hope to melt belly fat away. And they're not really focused on the mind to body connection. And that, my friends, is the most important, because the more you can cultivate that mind to body connection in your workout, the more that is going to translate into your day-to-day life, and you will have better mind to body connection, aka neural control and neuromuscular awareness to the part of your body that you want to work on. So instead, with these movements, put your intention into your abs. And if you're one of the people that say, I don't have abs or I can't see my abs, start speaking to yourself differently. I see my abs, I feel my abs, I know my abs are there. So use your breath and use the cues that I have designed for you in this workout to get the most of this workout. Are you ready? Let's go. All right, first exercise is a stability ball jackknife. So for this exercise, get on that stability ball and squeeze your belly button towards your spine. If you're familiar with an abdominal hold or a vacuum, now would be the time to use it. Press your feet into that ball and bring that ball up using the strength of your abs. Remember everything I said before in terms of making that brain to body connection with your abs while you do this first set. And another note here, you might not be able to get as high as I get, and that's okay. Just focus on creating that brain to body connection with your abs and breathe. All right, go ahead and put the stability ball away and then lay down on your back like you're about to do your crunch. Walk your feet out in front of you and join me for a slow crunch. So for this exercise, again, you might not be able to get up as high as I get, but notice my back is staying rounded as I come up at the top of the movement here and as I come down. What that is doing is increasing the tone of my abs. So I want you to do the same. As far up as you can get as possible, hold at the top wherever that is for you. The top of the movement is when you're crunched. And pause at the top of the movement and slowly come down, drawing your belly button in towards your spine as you do. Okay, you're coming out of that exercise. Grab your resistance band here. I'm using my red one. Link for this is in the comments. Wrap it around something stable and then join me on your knees on the mat. Get those resistance bands in either hand on either side of you, and as you do, you are going to do this crunch movement. So squeeze your glutes. At the top of the movement, what I want you to think is that you're curling your belly button in towards your spine. If your band is strong enough or light enough, you can touch your forehead to the ground depending on your flexibility as well. Remember, for this exercise, just keep your belly button drawn in towards your spine. All right, this is your last rep of the crunch. Come up, and for this next exercise, you are going to be doing a dynamic side plank. So come down into a side plank either on your elbows, or you can start in a full plank like I am. Come to one side, raise your arm up. If you can, raise your leg. Again, you may not be able to do everything, but if you can, raise your leg. It's something to work up to. Come back into a plank and repeat on the opposite side. For this exercise, make sure that you're pushing your body away using your shoulders and your glutes. So the core goes from your neck all the way down to your glutes. So when you can get that in alignment, you have a very good chance of getting up into this starfish plank. Go ahead, go for a couple more reps, and remember, you can be on your elbow, you can be in a full plank, you can be in a full side plank with your leg down, or you can have your leg up like me. Okay, now come down to your knees, stand up with me. We are doing a standing oblique crunch with a squat. So for this exercise, squat down and bring one knee to the opposite elbow. If you're one of the people that have trouble staying stable at the top, go ahead, squeeze the glute of the standing leg and imagine that you're creating a pillar going through your heel and coming up through your shoulder. And that visualization should give you some stability. Here we go for the second set now. You're starting back on your stability ball. This is the stability ball jackknife, bringing your feet towards your shoulders. Remember, draw your belly button in towards your spine and keep your focus on your lower abs. Put that stability ball away and come down back on your back for a slow crunch. Walk your feet out in front of you. You see my feet are pretty far away in front of me. That makes it easier. For this exercise, remember, curl your belly button in towards your spine. Pause wherever the top is for you of the movement. It might not be way up top, up there. Pause at the top, draw your belly button in towards your spine, and as you come down, make sure to come down nice and slow with a slightly rounded back to keep your abs activated. grab your cables, wrap them around something solid, and come back into a kneeling crunch with me. Remember, that band should be pretty taut, and same movement as the slow crunch as the jackknife. You're pulling your lower abs in towards your spine, and you're pausing at the top of the movement, which is always where you're flexed. So at this point, it would be when my knees are at my elbows, and coming up nice and slow. Okay, join me again for a plank. Remember, this can be on your elbows, and you are doing a dynamic side plank. So whether you're on your elbows or up like me, you can come into a side plank. Either way, you can raise a leg too. The greater the strength of your glute muscles, the greater the strength of your core muscles. So side planks really help you develop that core to glute relationship. All right, here we go. And if you want to challenge yourself, join me in a starfish plank. Knees to ground, come up to a standing position with me, hands behind your head, squat down, bring one knee to the opposite elbow, squat down again. Remember, draw your belly button towards your spine. If you're having stability issues, make sure to squeeze that glute, imagining a pillar of light going from your heel up to your shoulder. All right, last set of this exercise. I'm so proud of you. Come back on that ball. Bring that ball towards your shoulders using your toes. Press your toes into that stability ball and draw your belly button in towards your spine, keeping your mind on your lower abdomen as you do this exercise. right, come off that stability ball and put that stability ball away somewhere. Roll around and join me on your back for another slow crunch. Last set of the slow crunch, last set, best set, as they say. Remember to keep a slight curl in your lower back by drawing your belly button into your spine, of course. That activates the core, the center core, the abs, and at the top of the movement, pause, pull your belly button into your spine even harder. Remember, last set, best set. All right, come out of that exercise and join me for another kneeling crunch with your bands. Again, if you don't have these bands, I will link to them in the description below. Set up for this exercise, squeeze your glutes, draw your belly button in towards your spine. Pull those bands down using the strength of your abs. If you have the flexibility, kiss your forehead to the ground and make sure to pull your belly button into your spine one more time at the top of the movement. Come back down into your dynamic plank. So dynamic side plank, that is. So for this exercise, remember, you can be on your elbows or full side plank. And if you want to challenge, add this starfish plank to it. Back down into your full plank and push back up into that side plank. Remember, the stronger the glutes, the stronger the core. You will get to the side plank if you don't have it already. I believe in you. All you have to do is practice. All right, this is the last exercise. I'm so proud of you. Again, squat to oblique crunch, bringing the opposite knee to the opposite elbow. For this exercise, draw your belly button in towards your spine. Remember, the more that you turn, the more you're getting that oblique ab activation. Okay, so what move did you feel the most? Tell me in the comments below. So here are your nutrition tips. Number 1, drink water. A lot of people don't drink enough water, so their body gives them hunger cues as a means to absorb water. Everything has a little bit of water in it. Tip number 2, ditch the sugar and pick up fruit. So fruit has a lot of minerals in it, and sometimes those minerals are lacking in water. So minerals from fruit are going to be awesome for you to have. In addition to that, fruit has fiber. Fiber has been attributed to shrinking the waistline, people. So again, these are holistic whole body principles that you can apply to your life in order to see the changes that you want to make. Tip number 3, eat regularly. Are you the type of person that waits too long to eat? If so, eat regularly. When you eat regularly, you don't have the cortisol spikes that happen when people get quote unquote hangry or things like that. So if you do not eat regularly, your cortisol increases. And what that does is it sends signals to your muscles in your ab area that tells your abs to store visceral fat. And that visceral fat is actually the fat that is harmful to your health and is harder to lose. So remember to eat regularly. Okay, so now you have a 5-part workout. You have thought repatterning tips that I trust you will make habits. I know you will. And you have 3 holistic nutrition principles that have been proven to help reduce the waistline and help you create the body of your highest vision. But you need to continue to increase the intensity of your workouts in order to see results. So because of that reason, I have created a high intensity plank workout that you can add into your regular workout to get that neuromuscular brain to body stimulation that you need as these exercises become easier and easier, because that is what is going to help you continue to put on muscle and retain muscle. And that is what you want in your overall fitness plan. So to get that freebie, just click the link below and then you will be given a link to that video in your email. So if you want more guidance on how to holistically incorporate nutrition and fitness into your life, join my membership. This is a place where I post weekly holistic fitness videos as well as holistic coaching videos that you can use to help keep you on point. Join the Holistic Fitness membership using the link in the description. Thank you so much for watching this video. Remember to subscribe to get all the good stuff that I have planned for you. And if you want another workout, try these workouts that are popping up above. That is the booty building workout and the Make It Pop resistance band workout. Thanks again. Mwah. Have a beautiful day.